So the U.S. military has a series of clothing called ECWCS. Stands for Extended Cold Weather Clothing System. I've also heard it described as Extended Climate Warfighter Clothing System. And they're in their third generation of this system, basically. And Generation 3 has 7 levels. Kind of starts with like a base layer and kind of builds up through things that protect for more kind of wind and rain, and then ultimately culminates in level 7, which is what these pants are, and they are just for insulation, just really cold temperatures. These pants are made from, they're filled with a synthetic insulation called Primaloft or Primaloft. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a synthetic microfiber thermal insulation, and it was developed in the 80s for the U.S. military, I think specifically by the Army. It has a couple of features that make it unique. The Primaloft insulation is breathable, water-resistant, fast-drying, and compressible. And I guess you would contrast that to, say, like a down insulation, like a down puffy jacket. When that's wet, you're not going to get warm. It doesn't really retain warmth when it's wet. So there are some serious advantages to the synthetic insulation. It comes with some drawbacks too. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful things that down insulation offers as well. But this is the Primaloft or Primaloft, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. That's what's in these pants. And it is part of the Extended Cold Weather Clothing System by the U.S. military. So here are the military surplus insulated pants on my body. This is size large. I did augment them with a pair of suspenders, which I think would be necessary. I have a waist size of 32, and the large wouldn't probably hold up. It has Velcro here, double zipper fly. The beauty of these is that they have a zipper that runs the entire length of the pant, so it makes it really easy to get on and off in a pinch. There's also Velcro attachments around the ankle, and yeah, that's they're warm. They have that Primaloft insulation. They're definitely warm. They seem to be pretty, surprisingly, somewhat durable. I don't know if they're like as warm as other options. I do have a pair of wool Cabela's overalls, and I have a pair of just wool finished military surplus pants, thicker wool. And those I feel to be like a little bit more like tough and warm, but they're really heavy. This is really light. In the compressibility of it, you can just kind of throw it in your pack, and you can carry it if you need to. You can put it on if you need to. You don't have to use them, and they don't really add a whole lot to your gear. So yeah, you're gonna probably want to pick up a pair of suspenders. This is a Dickies brand suspenders. They're probably worth like $10. They're cheap suspenders. And then yeah, the benefit is having the nice quality zipper along both of the legs. Zipper brand is Ideal, which is I think a pretty high quality brand. I think Ideal and YKK are the most common ones you see as far as high quality zippers. There's like a little bit of a double knee, which is good. I mean, imagine these. I've had a few embers hit the nylon and kind of put a little hole in there. Yeah, overall they're a pretty good value. They're somewhere in the $50-ish range on the military surplus online market. I think that's give or take, depending on where you go through. But I got these a few years ago, and they were in the I think they were like 30 or 40. But I looked recently, they're 50. It just depends on what size you want, the availability, etc. And yes, they are warm. I don't know if they're the best option. They don't have any pockets at all. So yeah, this is the Extended Cold Weather System clothing, Generation 3 by the U.S. military. This is the level 7, which is basically what they call trousers. They're insulated pants, and I've used suspenders to attach them to me, but this is a size large insulated pants.